Hi guys, this is App Unwrapper. I'm back with Old Skies on iOS, and I'm gonna pick up where I left off.
No, this is not a time to wander aimlessly. I need to focus on the job.
ID acknowledged. Welcome, Fia Quinn.
You imagine what it was like working under a team that dysfunctional? Our executive decision process was based on who threw the biggest tantrum.
Fia.
This is about leaves again, isn't it?
Oh, you've heard of us. You'd be the first.
She was briefed before she came. Isn't that right?
Sure.
Good. Efficiency. That's what I like to see. And with your help, maybe I can finally see some, without Bates and Passamon messing it up for everyone.
You're after efficiency.
You want to do a job right? You do it yourself. 20 years I worked for those two. 20 years of brokering every argument, putting out every fire, placating every client they pissed off, rehiring every employee who quit. I wasn't their office manager. I was their babysitter. Leaves could have been so much more. With me in charge, it can be.
So, you want them out of the company?
Oh, I wish that was possible. But no. 20 years of hindsight is a powerful thing. Benji Passamon's ideas were brilliant. Madison Bates' marketing know-how was second to none. In theory, they should have been a winning combination, but in reality, they were like a sack full of cats. Neither one would give the other an inch. They created an environment so toxic that everyone quit within a year. We spent more money on training than R&D. Would have quit myself if I didn't have a minority share. But now, I can't help but wonder, what if someone else was put in charge? To guide them, channel them. If I'm brutally honest, nobody did that better than me.
Well, we'd love to help you, but...
Yes, we'd love to help you. You'll be running leaves in no time.
Really?
Yes, nothing is set in stone. Why not get what you need? That's what we're here for. Right, Noze?
Fia?
I can do this, Noz. I need to do this.
Thank you so much.
So, let's get started, shall we?
Okay, I guess we're still playing Chapter 4.
This is a bad idea. There's still time to abort and refund her money.
The brass won't like that. We already made the jump.
I know, but a double convergence? It's not even in the protocol guide.
That means there's no protocol against it either. So, does it actually matter what we do? Does anything we do actually matter when you get down to it?
Fia, what's this really about? I know Duffy's death has thrown us off our game, but...
You know, if Duffy were on this mission, he'd want the same thing. And we both know he'd get you to let him try. He'd say something about uncharted territory and be incredibly convincing about it. I know I'm not him, but...
Fine. Okay. Just don't make me regret it.
You're the best, Noz.
I am aware.
Well, third time's the charm.
So, the achievement lied. It told me I was done with Chapter 4. Okay.
Benjamin Passamon, a pleasure to see you. I'm Fia.
Sorry. Have we met?
Not at all. I'm the temp you ordered.
So Cassie went through with it, huh? Did the agency give you an access card? Sorry, I gotta check. Security and all. Ah, well, welcome to Mikasa. Let me show you the ropes. You just scan your card like this. And voila!
Amazing.
Come on in. I'll give you the tour. You ever seen a vertical farm before?
I can't say I have.
Ah, you're in for a treat. Oh wait, one thing. System. Give Fia access to the vertical farm.
Access granted.
There you go. You should have access now. Come on in.
Huh.
And here it is. The beating heart of Leaves, our vertical farm. What you're looking at isn't just plants. It's going to revolutionize food production, delivery, everything.
Amazing.
Anyway, once we get Leaves funded, we're on the gravy train. Then, who knows what we can achieve here. Oh, that reminds me. I left my electromagnet in the break area. Can you get it for me? It's on the table in the middle of the room. You can't miss it. Thanks so much.
Mr. Passamon?
The magnet's in the break room. Like I said, you can't miss it.
Uh-oh.
Hey, new gal. Glad I caught you.
Hello.
Take this to the break room while you're in there, okay?
While I'm in there?
Right. Trash duty. Why not?
Oh, blast it. I need to get out of sight. Quick. That's way too small for me to fit inside.
I'm going inside the trash.
Let's get this thing open. What the? Hello?
Right. Trash duty. Why not?
Ugh, my head is spinning. At least I'm not melted.
You're welcome, by the way.
This must be what Benji wanted.
What is it? Ah.
Doesn't move an inch. Come on. Nothing. Thing is unmoved. The thing is unhurt. Although I can't say the same for my foot.
Incendiary device deployed.
A what device? Oh, blah.
Wait.
Doesn't move an inch.
I don't see how that would be useful. That would be a very bad idea.
No change.
If there is a
The bin won't budge.
Incendiary device deployed.
Oh, blah.
Doesn't move an inch.
Perhaps there's a time.
Hurt her hand, most likely.
If there is a reason.
What is this thing?
Incendiary device deployed.
Oh, blah.
Wait. So wait. Wait a second. Oh my god.
Doesn't move an inch.
If there is a reason.
Hurt her hand, most likely. What
I don't see how that...
Oh my god.
Incendiary device deployed.
Oh, blah.
What is that thing?
Doesn't move an inch. Hurt her hand, most likely. What does this say?
As fun as that may be, the protocols are very...
Incendiary device deployed.
I have no idea, but it wasn't my fault, I swear. Right. Now you're gonna get it. Ugh. I am beginning to hate myself.
This is fun. That was really...
I've seen more of that trash bin than I ever want to.
No, I'm gonna stop you right there. Huh? Oh, sorry, didn't see you there. I thought I told you to head upstairs.
Heading up there now.
Right. Anyway, I need to take this call. Hello? Yes. Is this about Miss Bates?
Excuse me,
Hold, please. What's up?
your janitor really wanted to be called Plant Master.
Like I said, I shouldn't have humored him. That'll teach me. His clothes are still in his locker. Need to do something about that. Just one more item on my list.
I'll leave you to it.
Right. You have any questions, just holler. Sorry to keep you waiting. Where was I? Right. Hello? Yes. Is this about Miss Bates's appointment next week? Yeah, she needs...
There goes the drone. And any moment, Madison Bates will... Oh, blast it.
What the hell? How did you get in here? Oh, forget it. I don't care. Get out!
Miss Bates?
Out! Leave that alone, please.
You know what? I'm too busy to deal with whatever this is. Situations like this are why we hired you.
Situations like what? Blast it.
Could you find Mr. Passamon and tell him to do the presentation instead? You need me? I'll be in my sanctum.
Well, I said get out.
I will, in a minute. Maybe two. How far is the front door from the stairs?
What are you talking about? Leave.
I can't. Not yet. I'm sorry.
Really? Tell me why.
You look like you could use some help. That is why I'm here, after all.
The agency didn't say you were this tenacious. Look, Thea, was it? I'm sorry I snapped. That was wrong of me. A job like this is hectic. You have to be able to roll with the punches and do what you're told. If you can't do that, then maybe this isn't the place for you. If there's a problem, you need to show some initiative. The solution isn't just going to drop down from the sky. Huh? Benji? Is this from you? Yeah, this will work. Smells like potting soil, but it will work. Look, Thea, we'll talk about this later. Right now, I need to center myself. The door is that way.
Did she just go to sleep?
She's meditating. She's not asleep.
For how long?
She doesn't miss the presentation, if that's what you're asking.
Shame.
I'm glad chapter 4 is still going. I like this chapter. I was kind of disappointed that it ended so soon.
Miss Bates?
Go away, please.
Looks like all the vertical farm systems could be controlled from here.
All clear, Nos?
Both your previous selves are gone. The coast is clear.
Well, that's a relief.
I guess I'm gonna need to mess with those settings, but I'm not sure.
You might have seen vertical farms before, and you might have seen drone delivery before, but we've positioned ourselves at the vanguard of the zeitgeist by combining them. Within moments, your bespoke salad order is picked, packed, and off into the wide blue yonder. Music off. Madison acts like this is so hard. This is easy. Oh, I'm sorry, is this boring?
No, but you seem busy. Maybe I should go.
No, I mean, you don't have to do that. Damn it, Madison. This is so much more impressive with both drones.
I'm more free later on, and there's a new chicken place around the corner.
Oh, there, is?
Yeah, maybe there's something you could ask me about it? Anything at all?
Yeah, sure. Maybe you
Yeah?
can let me know what it's like? I like sushi. Do you like sushi?
Love it.
Great. Sushi is good? I need to go through this one more time.
Okay.
Gosh, Benjamin, keep it together. Music on! You might have seen vertical farms before, and you might have seen drone delivery before, but...
Could I speak to you for a moment?
Is it important?
Yes, it is.
Right, okay. Step into my office then. Music off. Hang tight a minute, okay, Sam?
Sure.
My God, this is hard.
Sorry?
Nothing. Everything's fine. So, what's up?
Is everything going all right with Sam?
All right? Sure. Oh, who am I fooling? It's a tote disaster. What was I thinking bringing him in here?
But things were going so well, weren't they?
Yeah, outside, not in the workplace. We were on equal footing. Talking to him in here throws off the whole dynamic. Every time I try to make a move, I feel like a total creep.
So why don't you take Sam out somewhere? A coffee or something?
I would, but I have to give the presentation soon. Someone has to do it. I'm the only one who can.
Maybe Cassie can take care of the presentation for you.
Cassie? No. She's smart and does a lot around here, but I don't think so. I built all this. I can handle it.
When does the presentation start?
Good question. Less than an hour. Yep, not enough time. Anyway, is that all?
Yes, that's all.
Great. Back to the grind.
It looks like Benji forgot to exit out of this screen when he last used it.
This thing again. Flavor codes. What do I need these for? Not sure yet.
I don't need another pair of shoes, especially ones as garish as that. Besides, Nozo can print me any pair I might need.
Alright, let's go back.
You might have seen vertical farms before, and you might have seen drone delivery before. What's up? Do you have a question for me? Is it important? If it's not important, then it can wait. Hit me up after this presentation is done, okay? You might have seen vertical farms before.
Can I speak to you for a moment?
Is it important?
Yes, it is.
Right, okay. Step into my office then. Music off. Hang tight a minute, okay, Sam?
Sure.
Okay, so what's up?
I'm almost positive you have time to take Sam out for a coffee.
I told you, there isn't enough time. I'll even check again. Wait, what? I'm losing it. I really am.
Is everything all right?
You bet it is. I have plenty of time. I'm just gonna, pop out for a bit.
Sure. Have fun.
Oh, I will.
How's it looking, Nozo?
Waiting for the ripples to stabilize. Yes, Benjamin Passamon no longer makes it to the presentation. Madison Bates gives it by herself, and Leaves is rebranded to Bates Tech.
So we're back to where we started.
That's one way of looking at it.
Either way, one down, one to go. Stand by.
I'll be here.
I don't think it's voice activated. No need to mess with that anymore. Madison is still on the bench. For someone in deep meditation, I can feel her coiled up tension from here.
What do I need? Oh, wait. I'll have 502. Hold on. There was a note, which we saw last time.
Samugi. Hey, it's Cassie. I know. Too long. You're working too hard. Oh, wow. So did you get a raise? Okay, well, you're exactly who I want to talk to then. I'm at a startup. I know. Such a throwback.
Lavender.
They're great. I'm thriving. Anyway,
Excuse me.
hold please. What's up?
Madison is meditating in the vertical farm.
Yeah, she does that. It's how she calms herself down. Don't be fooled. She's more alert than she looks. She'll know when it's time to give the next presentation. Her meditation ritual is calculated to the microsecond. She'll be fresh and ready to go in plenty of time. Better than a nap, at least for her.
Madison's meditation is better than a nap.
You have met Madison, right? She runs on pure, raw tension. If she lets herself relax too long, she's asleep. And once that happens, good luck waking her up. We went to a Haskins tribute concert last month, and she was snoring by the second number.
Madison really fell asleep during a concert.
At a Haskins tribute concert, of all things. I had to fireman carry her out of there. I just wish I took pictures.
I'll leave you to it.
Right. You have any questions, just holler.
Okay, so
Sorry to keep you waiting. Where was I? Right. Anyway, we have something I think Miss Bashiko would...
So Lavender is F502. It puts her to sleep. So we're gonna set this to Lavender.
Looks like all the vertical farm systems can be controlled from here.
Hold on. I don't know.
Ms. Bates?
Go away, please.
Looks like all the vertical farm systems can be controlled from here.
Huh.
Madison is still on the bench. For someone in deep meditation, I can feel her coiled up tension from here.
Let me see, maybe I missed something.
Samugi. Hey, it's Cass.
Excuse me.
Hold, please. What's up?
Madison really fell asleep during a concert.
At a Haskins tribute concert, of all things. I had to fireman carry her out of there. I just wish I took pictures.
Haskins.
I'll leave you to it.
Right. You have any questions, just holler. Sorry to keep you waiting. Where was I? Right. Samugi. Hey, it's Cassie. Can I help you?
No. Never mind.
Right. They're working you too hard.
Haskins tribute concert, okay.
Looks like all the vertical farm systems can be controlled from here. Ms. Bates?
Go away, please.
Looks like all the vertical farm systems can be controlled from here. Looks like all the vertical farm systems can be controlled from here.
I don't get it. What? Walking distance conference. What ambient sound?
Looks like all the vertical farm systems can be controlled from here.
I got this. Oh.
How's it looking, Noze?
Unclear. From the looks of things, neither Benjamin Passamon nor Madison Bates gave the presentation, but the ripples haven't entirely stabilized yet.
But someone must have given it, didn't they?
Whoever gave it, they haven't made the decision yet. Until they make that decision, the ripples won't stabilize.
Right. I know how this works. Stand by.
I'll be here.
Wait, why was the train? Did she say something?
I'd better not disturb her.
I'm not sure. I should have looked for more clues. Now I'm not sure.
There you are. Where is everyone? The next presentation stream is starting in 10 minutes.
Benjamin went out on a date.
A date?
Yes. He seems quite nice.
I'm happy for him, I guess, but
Madison is asleep in the vertical farm.
she's what?
She was meditating and fell asleep somehow.
May as well leave her. Even if I could manage to wake her up, she'll be grouchy for an hour. No way can she give a presentation in that state. Damn it, Cassie, you should have told them.
Told them what?
That Roy Rockcamp would be watching the next stream. I assumed that if they knew Madison would get so stressed, she'd break down and Benji would push way too hard. Both major turnoffs. So I told a lie of omission. But now they aren't here. And here we are.
You seem to know Madison and Benji well. Do you think you were wrong?
No, I wasn't. If they knew about Rock Camp, it would be non-stop meltdowns. I did the right thing.
So, you have a choice. Are you going to work for your future, or just let it pass you by?
Jesus, what a way to put it. I guess there's only one choice to make. Okay, I can do this. Wish me luck.
Well, Nozzo?
Waiting for the ripples to level out. Okay, here we go. According to the archive, Cassie gave the presentation, secured the funding from Rockcamp, and became the new CEO. She rebranded as Cassinetics. Still a Fortune 500 company to this day.
So we did it.
Yeah, we did it.
Thank you, Nozzo, for indulging me.
It's alright. But let's not make a habit of this, okay? Get back to the landing point.
The job's done. No need to go back in there. The job's done. No need to go back in there.
Well, that's ironic.
What?
Cassinetics was given a high timeline impact ranking.
Really?
We couldn't change it anymore, even if we wanted to.
Good for Cassie, I suppose. Must feel nice, knowing that her legacy won't just disappear.
Not that she'd know if it did. Is something wrong?
Nothing. Almost at the landing point.
See you soon.
Chrono suit is engaged. Confirm.
Confirmed. And timefall in 3, 2, 1. Timefall successful. Powering down. Welcome back, Oh, blast it. Sorry, Fia. No time to explain.
Nozzo, what do you do?
Oh god.
Nozzo?
Fia, it's me.
Nozzo, what the hell are you playing at?
I've set this recording to sync to your current timeline.
Recording?
It's Benji Passamon and Madison Bates. They have residual memories of their original timelines, and they are not happy. In about a minute, they'll barge in here and kill us both. Each time, my automatic ERP kicks in. You have no memory of it, but I do. I've gone through this at least 30 times. Nothing I do or say stops it from happening. I'm out of ideas, Fia. All I can do is save you. I've sent you back to the moment you left. I used the same tunnel you came through, so you shouldn't have to worry about another convergence. You'll be receiving a recording of my death soon. Maybe you can find a way to stop this. And if you can't, remember your training. Live off the radar. Avoid any alternate versions of yourself.
Nozzo, there has to be...
It's been a pleasure working with you, Fia. Blast it. They're here. Here we go again.
No.
Nozzo?
Nozzo, you read.
Recording received.
Nozzo?
No. What? What?
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy for a timeline with more weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held back? Do you know how many of your messes I had to clean up in all 3 timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain that to you, but oh no! Everything I did had to go through a dozen focus testing groups.
You think I would leave the branding to you? How old are those shoes you're wearing? 20 years?
No older than that gun you're holding. That ancient thing probably picked up all sorts of malware. I bet it doesn't even shoot.
Enough of this. Fire up that machine and put me back in charge.
No, touch that machine and I'll fire.
And here we go.
Blast it, Nozzo. Not you too. I am going to fix this. Somehow.
Huh.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you. See you soon, Mr. Rockcamp. Oh, there you are. I thought you left.
No, I can't leave.
Huh? Oh, right. The agency docks your hours if you leave the grounds before 5 p.m.
Yes, sure. That's it.
Well, here's some good news. We secured our funding!
What a surprise. Total shock.
I know! I thought I'd fall apart when the stream went live, but when the moment came, something just clicked. And here we are. I'm meeting Roy Rockcamp at Vantini's right now to go over the paperwork. There's gonna be a lot of changes around here.
Right. Changes.
Anyway, looks like you have run of the place. Lock up when you clock out, and don't wake Madison up unless you want your head bitten off. First thing tomorrow, I'll call the agency and talk to them about bumping you to full-time.
Full-time?
Sure. We need to scale up, quickly. And speaking of quickly, I have to jet. So much to do. Bye, Fia.
Full-time. Here. That can't blasting happen. I need to get home. I don't need to search through the bushes.
Oh, now I can check the drawer. Aha.
I already have a weapon. I see no reason to take this one.
Huh. Huh.
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy for a timeline with more weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held back? Do you know how many of your messes I had to clean up in all 3 timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain that to you, but oh no! Everything I did had to go through a dozen focus testing groups.
You think I would leave the branding to you? How old are those shoes you're wearing? 20 years?
No older than that gun you're holding. That ancient thing probably picked up all sorts of malware. I bet it doesn't even shoot.
Enough of this. Fire up that machine and put me back in charge.
No, touch that machine and I'll fire.
And here we go.
So 1758, November 10. I don't know if the frequency matters. Last day is 10. November 10. 2062. Oh. Last time. I don't know whether the black frequency matters. Let's deploy it. What was it? Oh, it was the same gun. Hold on. It's the gun, it's the gun. That's what I have to match. The gun. She had the same one.
I already have a weapon. I see no reason to take this one.
Let me see if I can take it apart, maybe?
I see no point in that.
What? Ha! Luigi Mark 1. I feel like
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy for a timeline with more weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held back? Do you know how many of your messes I had to clean up in all 3 timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain that to you, but oh no!
Okay, that's new.
Always knew that piece of junk would blow up in her face. So, hop to it. Put me back in charge.
I can't do that, Mr. Passmon. Like I keep telling you.
Blah, blah, blah. Rules can be broken.
Not these.
Oh, whatever. I'll just find someone else who will.
Okay. Huh. Okay, I'm a little confused now. So this I did already. Let me try going up. Oh. Oh, there, Madison is a Mark 1, so I should have known that. $638. Okay, so this is what I needed to do it. Oh. She falls asleep from train, so that was it. Trains always knock you out cold. Okay. I didn't remember all this stuff. I should have checked it again. How do I... Let me watch this again.
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy for a timeline with more weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held back? Do you know how many of your messes I had to clean up in all 3 timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain that to you, but oh no!
Okay, that's new.
Always knew that piece of junk would blow up in her face. So, hop to it. Put me back in charge.
I can't do that, Mr. Passmon. Like I keep telling you.
Blah, blah, blah. Rules can be broken.
Not these.
Oh, whatever. I'll just find someone else who will.
His shoes, his shoes, his shoes, his shoes. His shoes. His shoes. Okay. Oh my god, I'm gonna have to watch it again. I'm sorry.
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy for a timeline with more
Melancholy.
weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held back? Do you know how many of your messes I had to clean up in all 3 timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain that to you, but oh no!
Okay, that's new.
Always knew that piece of junk would blow up in her face. So, hop to it. Put me back in charge.
I can't do that, Mr. Passmon. Like I keep telling you.
Blah, blah, blah. Rules can be broken.
Not these.
Oh, whatever. I'll just find someone else who will.
Okay. The shoes. Alright, so it was melancholy, capricious, cup, and broken. What the hell? But broken. None of these work. Broken. Uh-oh. Let's try Butto. I don't know. I have to try something. I thought it was broken though.
Can we skip to the part where you shoot me? I really can't sit through this argument again.
Not until you put things back. Passamon Industries meant something. The world's much worse off without it.
Sorry if I'm not all melancholy for a timeline with more weapons in them.
Without me in charge, do you know who built those weapons instead? Lazarus. Their weapons cause much more death, much more destruction. So yes, the world would be much better off.
You think Bates Tech didn't mean anything? I poured my heart and soul into making us a brand to be reckoned with. I was proud of that. And if you weren't so damn capricious, you would have been proud of it too.
Proud of being held back at every turn?
Held back? Do you know how many of your messes I had to clean up in all 3 timelines?
That's just it. Science is about experimentation. It's supposed to be messy. I tried to explain that to you, but oh no!
She did it. Oh, thank God she did it. Thea, you read me?
Loud and clear, Noz. You have no idea how good it is to hear your voice. Chronosuit is engaged. Can I come home now?
Confirmed. Stand by. And time fall in 3, 2, 1.
Wow, what a mess. Are they...
They're alive, which isn't fair if you think about it. They killed me at least 30 times.
Stings, doesn't it?
Like 100 wasps to the brain. I think
Yeah?
I think I'm going to phone the police. Then you and I are going to JV's. Unless you have somewhere else to be.
No, not this time.
Good. Then let's go. And don't let me order soda this time.
I got the achievement for real this time.
Whew. I needed this.
We should do this more often. Why don't we?
I've wondered the same thing.
I get it. Too many ERP rewinds can do your head in. Take it from me. The best thing is to blotto up. Speaking of, same again, Mix.
Right away.
It's not the rewinds. Well, not just the rewinds. I should never have agreed to a convergence mission, let alone 2. I'm slipping. I'm normally so careful. Oh well, in for a penny.
Why did you agree then?
Because I figured we needed it.
Because of Duffy.
Because of Duffy.
Misery loves company.
I'm not miserable, Fia. I'm... You know, I had a cluster once, right? Back in the early days.
I do. You've mentioned them. Sabu and Sarah, right?
That was them. You've never asked me about them. Not in 10 years. Neither did Duffy.
Well, we didn't want to pry. Personal timelines. Kind of a private thing.
You have no idea how kind you both were. It wasn't just a cluster. It was a whole family. Little Rayla. She just turned 5.
You were a father, too?
I was. Or never was. Depending on how you look at it. Anyway, you know how our PFE only protects our physical existence, but not our whole timeline?
Yeah.
Well, we didn't know it back then. They got chrono shifted away. Gone. Haven't seen them since.
I'm sorry. That must have been terrible.
Timelines under the bridge. Several thousand, in fact.
How long ago did this happen?
15 years? Relative time? Gosh, Rayla would be in university by now. Assuming she stopped doodling cats on her homework. Drove her teachers nuts.
I heard this kind of thing happened a lot back then.
It was the Wild West in those days. Sometimes, literally, everyone jumping back in time and poking things. No regulation. Total chaos. It's why Chronozen was founded. To keep the chaos under control. But for some of us, it was too late.
Any idea where they are now, in this timeline?
No idea. I used to check their personic profiles. Never a single hit. Not once.
Did you ever try to bring them back?
Of course I tried. But we didn't have the records we have now. I didn't know where to begin. So, I fell back on the mantra.
Focus on the job.
Words we all try to live by. Easier for you than me, maybe, but still.
Sorry, easier for me?
Yeah. You, Duffy, any Chronozen employee hired in the last 15 years. You have to go through that old thing these days, what do you call it? Suitability analysis review. Determines your ability to shrug off changes to the timeline. Your marks were quite high, if I remember.
What made me so suitable, anyway? Is it a secret?
No, but why do you want to know?
Duffy and I were talking about it last month, trying to suss out why we were picked.
Oh. Well, there's a list of rankings the size of my arm that factor in, but most important, your ability to resist distractions.
Distractions?
Yeah, changes to family, friends, close personal ties, your own timeline. We moved you away from your home country for a reason.
So you're saying we, don't care about anything?
Of course not. But you deal with timeline changes better than any agent I've known. 10 years you've worked here, and your accent hasn't even changed. You're a rock. Always have been.
Until Duffy, you mean?
Until Duffy. Yeah. And that painting didn't help either.
You, know about that?
It wasn't hard to figure out. I was monitoring your vitals when you first saw it, remember? It was all too familiar.
It doesn't matter anyway. The painting is gone. They all are. Chrono shifted. Never existed.
I'm sorry.
Imani's gone too. No archive record at all. So don't worry. Neither will be a distraction anymore.
That's not what I'm saying.
No, I understand perfectly. A few paintings hardly compare to losing your whole family. That's why you're telling me this, isn't it? To give me perspective.
This is about Duffy. It's been hard on me too. I could have used a night out like this weeks ago, but you were always,
At the gallery.
Yeah.
I guess the suitability analysis was right. I don't care after all.
Of course it's right, but not about that. You were grieving too.
You should have said something.
Said what? That you were grieving the wrong way?
Still, I didn't think to see if you were hurting. Made it all about myself.
Fia, you could have left me in that ERP loop forever. You didn't. You were there when it mattered. That's the thing about this job. When we are the only constants in our world, all we have is each other. So when something like Duffy happens, it creates...
distractions.
Yeah.
Speaking of, another round?
Please.
Mix. 2 distractions, please.
Coming right up.
That was a night. Noz, you holding up okay?
I'm trying to decide which is worse, this hangover or getting blasted in the head over 30 times.
Full of regrets, are we?
Nah, yeah, but last night wasn't one of them. Anyway, I already have a client lined up. You heading over?
On my way.
Alright, I'll keep her occupied till you get here. See you soon.
And back to the grind.
Let me check this and then I'll sign
No, I refuse to indulge in that anymore. See that? Change. I can change. It looks like some of these news items have chrono shifted since I last looked.
it. Huh. Okay. I'm gonna take a break here. Let me save. Okay. So that is Old Skies. Check it out. If you enjoyed this, please subscribe to my channel. Thanks. Bye-bye.